Avishai's a very successful businessman. I'm pleased for him this year that we've actually been able to fulfill our promise, if you like. Because from a prestige point of view and a kudos point of view, I think it's great for us as a football club, on a personal level for him, but also clearly commercially it's going to have very positive implications for us as a club.
I mean, they commute farther than you do.
Yeah, I know, but they've got a nice plane, though, haven't they?
Yeah, I think I heard they bought a plane.
Yeah.
The smell of promotion is in the air here at the King Power Stadium tonight. Can Leicester take another giant step towards the top flight?
Drinkwater. Knockouts. Wood. Mahrez. Here's Riyad Mahrez onto his left and into the bottom corner. A sweet, sweeping move from Leicester City. Can Knockout conjure a little bit of his magic here? Absolutely! Straight out of the top drawer from the little Frenchman. The champions-elect back on track in some style.
You beat Sheffield Wednesday on a Friday on Sky Sports. And if Derby and QPR both lose the next day, you are promoted. What everybody's been after with 6 games left. But you didn't want to know any scores?
No. Look, and again, I made the mistake of sharing some information in the interview after the Wednesday game.
I really don't know whether I'll be walking, cycling, down the pub or whatever, but I certainly shan't be spending too much time fretting about what anybody else does.
Why put myself through the mill? And don't get me wrong, Sky do it great.
Leicester City are on their way to promotion under Nigel Pearson. He may be out in the pub at the moment, he may be on his bike, or he may be watching us, whatever he tells you. At present, he's just a few minutes away from being a Premier League manager.
They do it really, really well in terms of keeping everybody interested.
Nigel Pearson, if you're watching, this is tense stuff. Derby County losing at Middlesbrough, of course. It all means that Leicester City are going to be promoted back to the Premier League after a 10-year wait.
Why should I put myself through the mill of listening to that?
Are they going back under Nigel Pearson this time around? Still, Queen's Park Rangers go forward.
Because I can't change the result.
Bournemouth have won, but what it means, more importantly, is that Leicester City are promoted to the Premier League. They've been top since Boxing Day. They're unbeaten in 21 league games.
City's absolutely buzzing. It's a sporting county. Obviously the rugby club and the cricket club, but the football club's at the heart of it, and it's a one-club county as well. So the focus is always on this football club, and the fan base is huge, and they'll be absolutely buzzing. The city will do wonders for the economy as well, and it just raises the profile of the whole area.
It's one of the best years in the history of the club, really. One of the best seasons. You look at how many goals we scored, how many points we accumulated, the fashion that he did it. You know, we destroyed a lot of teams last season.
It is a huge lift from all of us because we know we belong in the Premier League. We should be seeing teams like Manchester United and Chelsea and Arsenal coming on a regular basis. And it is a city that is rejuvenated as a result of this incredible performance.
I think the club will do well this season. Whenever a team goes up, you're always a bit apprehensive. But I've seen Leicester City promoted 8 times, and I can only think of 2 occasions where I felt relatively confident, other than this one. They went up in 1971 when they had players like Shilton and Nish and Sjoberg and Roberts and Cross and Lenny Glover, and I thought, yeah, they should do well, and they did. That was the start of the Bloomfield era. They went up again in 1983 when they had players like Wallington and May and Ramsey and Lineker and Alan Smith, you know, and you thought they would do well, and they stayed up too. And I think this side, I have the same feeling about this side as I had about those 2 sides.
On the back of
You come over in interviews as a bit dull, as
Cheers.
uneasy, and you're not like that.
No, no.
I've known you since you were a young player, and you're not like that. So, and in the Premier League, you might have to improve that image a bit.
Yeah, but why? But improve it for who? I am what I am. You know, I am myself, and I can be quite guarded. I might have to have a look at how I do things, and I might, but I don't want to become somebody who's, you know, I don't like sound bites and all that type of stuff. It's not my scene, and I'd rather be judged for what I am. You know, I'm not going to try and be anybody else. I'm not a believer in saying, well, look, that's worked now. You know, you hear people say, well, if it's not broken, you know, don't fix it. But I think you've always got to be looking for ways to tweak, because the players change, the staff change. As you get a bit older, you change. You change. So you've got to apply what's needed, and you've got to be open to new ideas.
He approaches it in a slightly different way to some of the other people that we've worked with. He fosters everybody else's opinion before he makes his management decision with regards to anything from player, deciding which players are going to play in any given game, or who's going to train, or what we do in training. He was really interested in your opinions as an individual and your opinions as a professional, with a sort of an area of expertise that he maybe doesn't have, and he uses that to try and improve his team's ability to win games, basically.
The 1-0 wins, the tight wins, you know, where you needed just that little bit extra. I think that's you know, credit to the coaching staff and you know, the entire club for getting behind the players.